No, we didn't even say GG's to the team. Oh, you did, right? You did.
Yeah, I don't know. You're distracted. I don't know what you're eating.
I was so worried about getting into this one, and then it was a freaking mission because I was getting kicked every 5 seconds. At least he didn't ban me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they knew about streamers.
They didn't kick me. Maybe they just don't know about you. Okay, so we are this GTL final double elimination. One competing from the winner side, corruption. They beat Chai yesterday in the losers bracket and are facing one here. I think uh, best of five, but they will have to beat one in two series.
Who are you going over?
I'll go over one here. We have Dante and Boateng in Type 5, Upilot goes in S4, Bambuska Vulcan 50B, Alonso in E4.
We got Desert Storm in an E4, LSW Bad Chat, Hibsden 50B, Tanks IS4, Nova Rapid in his Type 5 Heavy, Super Conk with Willows, and Celtic Dawn in his Quillen. Super Conk with Willows. I said that backwards. Blind Fire? Okay.
Yeah, looks like those Type 5 are going to A8. You know, it's not, I'm just saying, I think I was the first one that made that play in 10v10. We sent three tanks to Type 5 to A8. And it's been.
It's trademark. They can't do it.
But anyway, I'm still a little bit zoned into the last game here, but let's focus here. So one setting two IS4s, one really solid cross on the train track side. They saw there's a bad chat, so they expect a train side to play. 250Bs watching the banana as well as able to help Fukilot if he does get pushed. It's not easy to take out IS4 here. One red, the play from Corruption pretty well, I would say. They saw there's a bad chat, so there is a possibility of train tracks play. They sent the Type 5s on the 8 line, kind of faking out Immortals, or sorry, Corruption, that maybe they're on that side, but they're very spread, covering all the angles. Type 5 being secured by 2E4s, one of the Type 5, I think it was Bot Tank, panned the IS4 turret for 500, another 400 shot. Tanks is down to
This hold down position does not work against Type 5 at
no
all.
no hull down position works against Type 5. Tanks down to 900 HP. Celtic Dawn also took a shot. Now, the Corruption's bringing out in their Type 5, but it's two Type 5 against one. So, to be honest, they should give up on Banana and double 50 B's penned Nova Rapid
Yeah,
twice.
Tanks is gonna go down here.
Tank's gonna go down, and so is Nova Rapid, because one Type 5 against two, especially the Type 5 can't even hide here.
They're gonna heat pen him as well.
No, it's the reliable 18. Tanks goes down. That's
Oh
a
my
splash
god.
damage.
Yeah.
Going for a Bombardier. One in a very strong position, up by 4k HP. Great punish from one. Desert Storm coming in behind, not aware that there's an E4 at the A5 windows. There's not much he can do. Maybe get a pen on Type 5, still not that easy. He bounced the shot though. The E4, Alonso bounced the shot on Desert pen one in Dante.
E4 doesn't need to aim.
Yep.
E4 Perman doesn't need to aim.
I think Corruption needs to give up this banana because now they sent one more tank, Celtic Dawn to banana. But the difference is Desert was able to pull out one Type 5 away, and the other one's being a little bit careful regarding in terms of peeking. Desert might take out Dante here.
I don't know.
Well, because Dante is
E4 is
over.
oppressing him very much.
No, E4 left.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
What
he
the
did.
hell?
I don't think Desert took any shot from the E4. It was the Type 5s.
Look at the oppression on the other side. They circled in
They
corruption here. One's applying so much pressure.
they did, yeah. IS4 double IS4 50 and double 50p coming in. They'll take Willows out, ignoring the banana. They know banana. And wait. They took out Willows and now will take out. Vulcan goes down. I think Type 5 penning
Yeah,
50B for 900. And now Hipstead punching from the top. So this has turned into a 3v3.
LSW goes down.
I think Hips on the other side from Corruption. I see, yeah. The one is in a strong position here. Hibston needs to come and help. Maybe they can win this 3v3 engagement. But Fukilade has too much HP. And Bambuska has a clip. They are ignoring everyone trying to shoot the 50B. 51 is just waiting. You know, they know they want him. One's coming in. To be honest, I would say one had complete control and dominance with the map since the very beginning. No matter what corruption tried to do, they were caught out on every angle.
That was a crazy game. Look at the types. Look at the types. What wins on Himmelsdorf? Type 5s. I'm gonna go corruption here. Nova Rapid in his Type 5 Heavy 3378. Desert Storm in his E4 2447. Celtic Dawn in his Quillen 2105. We got Hibsden in his 50B 1478. Willows Superconk 1128. LSW in his Batchat 366. And unfortunately, Tanks getting caught in that oppressive spot by the Type 5 Heavies, man. Just getting absolutely farmed out by Type 5 HE.
Mm-hmm. The one side we have Bot Tag in Type 5, 3900 damage, Dante in Type 5, 3700 damage, and 3 kills. As you said, it's all about types. And then we have Fukilad and Ice for 2300 damage, Bambuska 50B, 2100 damage, and 3 kills, Koza and Ice for 1700. Vulcan 50B, 1200 damage, Alonso 24 with 1 shot. Yeah, so as you can see, E4 didn't even have to do anything. I think maybe he put 1 shot on Desert, but I think that was it.
That was a crazy match, man. Is he gonna allow a tank killer in here now?
Well,
No hold up position. Oh my god.
okay, Corruption's now ready. Did they have all the tanks picked? Yeah, the last game was a draw, so I returned the points. Maybe you can use again. You can use your points again to see who won or Corruption. For this one, because this one will definitely have a winner. We will have 2 games, so the first one is for the first round, for the first set of games. Since it's double elimination, one only has to beat Corruption in one series, but Corruption has to beat them twice.
Because of the losers bracket, right?
Mm-hmm. Corruption's coming back from losers bracket, while one was the winner in the winners bracket.
Oy. Tank killer started his stream, but then he stopped.
I know there was some there's some miscommunication. I don't know what was going on there, but
In the other GTL server, right? Because they still have the other one that's
No.
still in, but
no, there's just one GTL server for this season. Corrupt. Oh, I forgot to update the score here. Doing too many things. One's up by 1. Yeah, and I was saying here, Corruption players could have been a little bit tired as well because they've been playing for last 70 minutes against Thai, and it's tiring. to play against Thai, especially when the series like a 3-3 draw. Over on corruption side here, we have Nova Rapid and Superconk Pothole, Type 5 Desert E5, Willows S4 Hibston 50B LSW Batchat and Tanks in E4. Now, here's my question: why is Desert in E5? What is it about E5 that I don't know?
Uh, over on ones, and we have a bot taking a top 5 again. Babushka 260 along with Vulcan. We got triple IS4 by Fukilori, Koza, and Dante, and then Alonso? Alonso and his E4. I have a hard time reading names.
Yeah, one does not have a batchat or anything, so the 1-2 line should be relatively safe, I would say. They want a straight up brawl. But again, you cannot count that out. You still have to make sure that 260 doesn't rush 1-2, and then that could be an issue. LSW watching the banana. I think he should spot. He did spot it Vulcan there. Wait a second. What is Vulcan doing? Just going diagonally. He will come across the courtyard and probably end up at D4. No, they're going 5 line. Got hit by the type. Looks like they were planning for 5 line, but they changed their mind. I'm still a little bit. I don't know. If I was this 50B, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't feel safe here since one is coming from top side. I think E5's cupola is hidden, so E5 can hold here a little longer, but I don't know how it will go against premium shells. But this Hibston's about to go down. He cannot run away. And Corruption do not have any tank at A5. But good punish for good punish on Koza though. He might go down. Koza's down to 1 shot. And 50 is still full HP. I can't believe this, to be honest. I thought
Desert took 1 though.
Yeah, Desert took 1, and then E5 here outplaying other tanks. And
the triple IS4 that's a very, very like new play for me. I've never seen something like that. Oh no, Desert get farmed out here.
Yeah, he's getting farmed out. I think one of the main thing is because they don't have an E4 or something at A5. And once 50B is reloading, he tries to come help. I don't think that he can though, because IS4 are just side scraping and penning. Desert can't really hide, so.
And they also got the 260s coming in through the middle. It's a pincer play. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know why Type 5 retreated. Now Type 5 and E4 are coming in. They will kill the 260, so it's fine. I feel. Is it Models? I think Immortals is winning.
I think they should have focused down Vulcan. I think they really should have focused on Vulcan here.
They should have, but it doesn't matter. Willow's shooting Vulcan from behind. The 260s are down 1 and 2 shots, so they'll go out here. Bot tank will be next. On the other side, as for finished E5, they're coming behind. They'll take out 50B. 50B needs to run away. He should run away. He knows what's happening. Oh, he did. Dante chasing Hibsden.
He doesn't get away from this.
Yeah, he tries to run, but he couldn't. Yeah, Dante needs to get in a better position. That E4 slapped Pothole Ranger. Yeah, Type 5 go down. I don't know what's going on. Corruption is up, but it's still close because Corruption tanks are not in position. They are coming though.
No, I think Corruption has this.
Yeah.
It's an E4, man. You're gonna poke, even in an IS4, you're gonna poke around that corner. You're gonna get punished.
You're right. I mean, yeah, they're full health. It's 4v3. They're full health. But I think Corruption does have control over.
No, but I mean, look at Willow. That was crazy. It worked out for the beginning, right? When that IS4 Koza pushed down, it worked out. When the other two got like defensive, the E5 and the 50P really couldn't do anything.
I think they should have pushed all IS4s together at the same time. The fact that 50B managed to escape, that I feel is what cost 1 there. That was a major misplay, relying on 2 IS. Because to be honest, they weren't even expecting a 50B to be sitting right there in the open. I think that's what kind of threw them off. They're like, maybe there'll be one player, the IS4 will take him out or something. But yeah, 50B sitting there, dumping his clip, and then they managed to escape. Was just one of the crucial. Yeah, I was so focused on that side that I couldn't even see what happened on the other side until those 260s came in through 5 line.
Okay, over on one's end, we got Fuki Lord and IS4 2991. Dante in his IS4 2495. Alonso in his E4 2195. Vulcan 260 1772. Botank in his Type 5 1065. Babuska in his 260 880. And Kozin in his IS4 0 damage, getting focused out by the E5 and 50B. He pinned every shot. They pinned every shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the first engagement.
Yeah, on corruption side, Snow Rapid and Super Conk, 3400 damage. Willow's IS4. So 10 out of 10 from No Rapid, 8 out of 8 from Willow's and IS4. 3k damage, tanks in E4, 2500. Desert in E5, 2500. LSW in bat chat, 2k. Yeah, Desert pen every shot when the IS4 poked the first two I won, I think. But after, when they started side scraping, it was difficult for E5 to reliably pen those IS4s.
Yeah.
And then we have Himmelsdorf in 50B, 2k damage.
What I'm noticing here?
Yeah, defending team wins every game.
Yeah.
Bottle Ranger in Type 5 with 1600 damage. It's back even so far. That's the consensus.
Just defend every game, man. That's all you gotta do to win. Just defend. And when you're playing attack, defend the attack. If that makes any sense. That was nuts. Also, another thing I'm noticing, the Type 5, it didn't, well, I don't know, it's just one game, but it didn't do as well as it did on defense.
The other thing is, so yeah, Himmelsdorf usually an attack favored map, but defending team won. Now Sand River, the most defense favored map, I feel. I
We'll
could be
see how this
wrong.
plays out.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be a draw for both sides unless like one of the teams do something.
Massively misplaced.
Yeah, because even YOLOing Sand River is not an easy thing that you can like. It can work on Muro sometimes, but I just feel if you play the defense right, which these two teams will, they both can take the defending round here. And then for the, I think it's best of three, but what it'll come down to is whichever team had the best attacking win will get to pick the spawn in tiebreaker. So it's not fixed that one will be defending the tiebreaker, and if it comes to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over one here. Bambuska, Dodger Blue, Alonso and Chieftain, Dante and Valor, Koza and Valor, Ukilor IS4, and Vulcan in a light tank. So no bad chats or CS from one in defending side. All the pressure is on Vulcan. However, they're playing an IS4 on defense on Sander as well. IS4.
Over on Corruption's end, we got Tanks and his Chieftain along with Nova Rapid. We got Willows in an IS7, LSW in a Batcha, and then Celtic Dawn, Hibsden, and Pothole Ranger all in CSs.
They don't have a light tank, which can throw, which I guess is in favor of one because they don't have mediums. All they have are heavy tanks holding different angles. And they have a light tank in case one of the mediums gets into the cap. Yeah, I think it can still, maybe it can work. But on one side, we have 3 chieftains at A8. But what I see here is one do not have a tank at K0. If Fukilad makes to K0, it'll be really, and I think he will. Oh, he messed up his climb. I don't know if he can do it now with no acceleration. Now he has to gain speed.
Wait, who are you looking at?
It's the IS4 trying to make it to K0. He didn't go the right way the first time. The second time he didn't have speed. He's trying again. No, he needs more speed to make that climb. The heavy tank.
Why didn't he just go the other way? Is he trying to do it unspotted?
Yeah, this is unspotted. You can do it this through this side.
I mean, at this point, it's unnecessary because look at
Well,
corruption.
yeah. And they have Koza protecting him, so they do have weakness on the other side. But again, they have two chieftains holding. Pukilot did made it finally to K0.
Mm-hmm.
Vulcan took one shot of damage. Yeah, I just don't see one. Oh, sorry, corruption. The only tank that's vulnerable right now is Bambuska. But that's the tank you would expect the least to be vulnerable. Yeah.
A little bit of HE exchange. Chieftain versus a Valor.
Mm-hmm. I feel corruption wants to just bleed first and then make a play with their mediums or make a push on one side. Vulcan's trying to get information, but to be honest, they have all the tanks in the right position. They know where everything is, so I don't think light tank needs to do anything right now. Willows did manage to come under the hill, but that Dante will have shots on him. I think at the same time they will kill Dante because Willows will have shots when those chieftains try to retreat. And Dante does not have much support. Yeah, Dante's about to go down here.
Yeah,
One was spread.
Those chieftains don't have shots?
No, they can get in cover because there's a rock at A8 that shields. So now they're in cover. They don't have shots anymore. I think one spread too much. Like those two tanks on the white side are way out of cover. Yeah, corruption.
And those chieftains aren't cutting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, corruption evaluated where the opening is, and then made the right play here with all the information they had. Now the mediums need to get out.
Yeah, they need to leave because now Bambuska has shots.
But on the other side, those chieftains are also stuck there. They can't retreat because of Willows.
I mean, to be fair, they could probably retreat. It just take one shot because I mean it's an IS-7, so the DPM is not there.
That is true, but Willows took one shot from the light tank. And now Koza is coming in. Willows try to escape.
Yeah, but tanks had shots on Koza.
Yep, tanks with one shot on Koza. That IS-4, I just feel is just out
They
of...
had massive cover. Yeah, I think they wasted too much time putting that IS-4 over there in Cape. I mean, but again, it comes down to what information they have and whatnot.
To be honest, I think they did need to do that because they didn't have any batch chats or CS, right? So they did need tanks at the right spot, but I think maybe pushing that Valor wasn't required to that forward spot because the chieftains can't cover Valor because of that rock at A6. It can still go either way. One's down on HP, about 1.5. They lost the second tank though. Yeah, I'm not against putting a tank at K0. I like that spot, but I feel those chieftains, if they just put an I7 at A8, they would have been fine. I don't see the point of two chieftains at A8, sorry, A7 when you can have an I7 at A8 hull down, which can do everything, and that way you don't have to send tank forward. Yeah, if you're K0, do not push on the other side. Two and a half HP difference. 3.5 minutes on the clock here. They still can't cap B. I mean, they can. They have to set the tanks, but the mediums push the other side. So I'm not sure what corruption.
You said 2.5?
3.5. Did I say 2.5? Yeah, I meant 3. Okay, it's
1.5K.
Oh, it's 1.5. Yeah, difference is 2.5K before. Yeah, depend. These CS, I think the CS could cap, but they're ignoring the cap. They're going for IS4. That is the right play. IS4 took another shot from Willows. These two CS will take Fuki lot here.
Yeah, they're gonna take Fuki. Not to mention Willow's IS7 play here is Pog.
Yeah, he had the
We're
cover.
getting farmed out by tanks. Dude, yeah, they had no freedom to push anybody. One had no freedom to push anybody. They got punished at every time.
They did, and yeah. I think Willow was there, but I think it was tanks that covered him really well, made his shots count when Koza pushed. And then, yeah, Willow just took a very good defensive position when he was getting pushed, and then the remaining time he just farmed. Good play from Corruption here. Evaluating where one is, and then just punishing them. But finally, this is the 9th round we are streaming, 6 for console open and the 3rd for GTL. And it's the first time an attacking team has won the game, and it's on Sand River. I guess they just wanted to prove me wrong.
Those plays were flawless. Like that cover or like the positioning was damn near flawless. It was really good cover on Corruption's end.
It did.
Okay. Willows in his I7, 33-31 with a kill. Hibbs down to CS63, 3006 with 2 kills. LSW in his bat chat, 29-39 and a kill. Tanks in his chieftain, 27-19, providing that godly cover for Willows. 2 kills. Pothole Ranger, CS63, 1843, 1100 assisted. Celtic Dawn, CS63, 1000 and a kill. And Nova Rapid in his chieftain, 411.
Over on one side, we have Bambuska in chieftain, 2600, Alonso in chieftain, 1800, Dodger Blue in chieftain. 1k damage, Fukilot has 4, 361, Dante and Valor. He was the Valor, I think that took. Or was that Koza? I think it was Dante. Yeah, it was Dante, because Koza pushed the Billows. So Dante and Valor, 464, he was kind of, he thought maybe the chieftains could cover him, but I think they had a misplay there that they ignored the A6 rock, which just blocks any coverage he had from those chieftains. Vulcan and Light Tank with 1 shot of damage, and Koza, unfortunately, no damage. He tried to push Willows, but Willows had cover, and we all know how that went.
Indeed. Crazy match.
Yeah, this is
fairly one-sided though.
Yeah, they did not lose a single tank. So I would say after getting completely outplayed in round 1, the Corruption, they have kind of, like, okay, let's get their stuff together. And they showed complete dominance in Sand River, I would say. Good rotations, good job finding who.
The focus fire, the cover, everything was nice on Corruption's end. Let's see what one can do on attack. By the way, we finally broke the defense streak.
I know, that's what I'm saying. 9th round, that's how long it took.
9, yeah. Whew.
Hey, so Corruption on defense here. Desert QL, Tanks Chieftain, No Rapid Chieftain, Willows I7, LSW, Batchat, Hipson CS, and Pottled CS.
Oh, we have Bambuska as chieftain along with Alonso. What is that? Dog? Why do you write your name like this? I'll go over him last. Dante, Fukilord, and Koza in CS63s, and then Vulcan in the EBR. EBR plays.
I don't know. Either he has to be God to play EBR because, like, I don't play light tank in general, but if I play it EBR, I'll flip in the first minute.
I don't see what advantages an EBR can provide.
Yeah. Like the acceleration is so slow, but maybe they have some different plans. And
Not to mention, if you bomb something, like if you run into something,
yep.
you're stuck.
Mm-hmm. So right now, all the tanks are at the back. Okay, they're not moving. They just want EBR to spot to get the initial punish. I think they might do it for one more minute because, wow, man, that EBR. Oh, he stopped. Yeah. So see the way one corruption is defending. That's how I would defend. You know, I'm talking as if I'm some sort of expert. But yeah, if we have a tank at K0, just put an I7 at A8 and a batch at our CS covering him. No one can push that I7. Uh, and then they have three tanks in the mid, maybe a little bit. That's their only vulnerable spot here, but I don't see one pushing the Nova Rapid and Bothold.
Yeah, no damage yet.
No damage yet. One needs to start making a play here because Sand River, if you're a slow play it, you need some bleeding. You need to bleed the enemy team, which hasn't happened so far. Down to 8 minutes, so now you have 8 minutes to attack.
Pokélord getting farmed out.
Pokélord, where is he? Oh, see, has he overpeaked and got punished by who is he? LSW. Batsup dumped 2 shots in him. Missed another. He has to be careful here. Maybe a blind
going on in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell who's it by.
So here's the other thing. I don't think one know that corruption has a tank at K0. And because there is a tank at K0 and a tank at H0, they can't cap. They have the EBR that the only thing he can do is cap. Because when it matters, the EBR won't be able to even pen a batch yet. Considering how bad the pen is. So yeah, so I don't see how it will go in favor of one here. And speaking about K0, so it was 2 years ago, pre 6.0, it was Models versus Tornado. Desert was playing a similar spot. I don't know if it was K0 or was it where Hibston was. And it was one of the final tiebreaker games. And Desert ended up doing like 5k, 6k damage in QL. And if you made the peaks right, you hit your shots, this could be a really good spot.
We're down to 6.5 minutes, and most of one's team is still on the one line.
Yep, I don't see them. I don't think they can do anything at this point. They know now. They know that they have a K0 tank at K0 and a tank at H0, but one they don't even have a batch yet, or 2 CS or something to make the A8 play. Which again, even if they did, it won't do anything because the batch will run away and then they'll end up facing a hull down I7.
Corruption turning on their god more strats right now.
Yep. Now we have a push coming in from one. Why did I say one doesn't have any mediums? They do have 3 CS. Okay, don't pay attention to what I said. I was still thinking about the last game where all they had was one light tank.
Look at the EBR playing like a champ over there by himself.
Okay, so there is a window. If these chieftains made under the hill, okay, and then CS pushed, and they can finish the bat chat. But that is, they should have taken a.
Willows is tucked in there though. Like they're shooting at Willows.
It is. They had to cross. They took a 2-shot of a route where they got spotted. And
now they got tanks coming up here.
Down to 5 minutes.
I don't know. I feel like they're making a play here. I think it's gonna be a play.
It is a play. No Rapid took a shot. He put one back in Koza. Bat is trying to run away. They need to finish that Batchat. If they want to win, they need to hit Batchat. He managed to escape.
I7.
Yeah, no, I think Batchat was never spotted. He lost the spot and he ran away. Yep. They had to kill Batchat, and now I don't think.
That I7 is gonna have a hell of a block game.
You know what? What they can do? All 3 CS, ignore I7, push Batchat. That's what they do. They need to ignore the Batchat and kill. Sorry, ignore I7 and kill Batchat. Because if they stay there, they're just getting punished. If I7 will turn, The chieftain will have shots. Batchat put 1. Cookie lot down to 2. And they're focusing I7, which they shouldn't do.
Fuki Lord goes down. Dante's gonna go down next.
Yeah, they will kill I7, but see the Batchat will dump a click and clip and run away, and then he'll be
Yeah, at this
loaded
point, it
again.
doesn't matter if they kill the I7. They're down 3 tanks.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're
No,
down 1 tank.
They lived. I thought I was completely confident in them killing the next 2 CSs.
They're about to
But he ran
kill.
away.
They're about to kill tanks here. Dodger Blue not paying attention that there's a tank that can farm, but I think he's the one with HP. He wants to finish tanks. Who's focusing Babushka? Who's focusing Desert? I don't know. Everyone just focusing each other. No one focusing one tank here. Dodger Blue Dodger Blue. Yeah, Dodger Blue really wants to took out tanks, which he did. Which he did. But I think.
Okay, now we're down 2 tanks.
3. Yeah, 1 tank. Vulcan is still alive in EBR. Okay, now they're down 2 tanks. I think you're underestimating EBR here.
I did. I didn't know he had 4 HP.
It did manage to do 1200 here.
That's what I get for pre-calling things. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, I think one did have the window. Again, we have this bird eye view or God's view. But to be honest, if the chieftain crossed to the other side, under the hill, so that when Batchat tries to escape, they kill that Batchat.
Yeah.
But I think Batchat, I don't know if he was ever spotted or not. That's also the other thing. I guess we will never know. Dodger Blue will take out Nova Rapid here, will he? LSW coming in with the final kill. No.
Not as flawless. Not as flawless.
I mean, to be on the corruption side, it is pretty clean because, we had tank spread, so someone had to go down. Like, I don't think corruption made any misplays. What do you think? What do you think they could have done better?
No. I'm saying like the focus wasn't as.
Oh, okay.
Like when they were on defense. Oh no, when they were on attack, the focus was perfect. Like they focused down one tank at a time. When they made that push, like you said, everybody was focusing everybody. It was just a full-on brawl. But we got Dante CS63 2656. Vulcan in his EBR 1966. So hold on, let me see this. 7 shots fired, 5 pens. Okay, so he knows how to pen shots. Dogbert in his Valor 1514, 1 kill. Koza in his CS63 1286 in a kill. Alonzo in his Chieftain 1173. Bambuska in his Chieftain 410. And Fuki Lord in the CS, no damage. Unfortunate.
On corruption side, we also been Batchat 3 damage, 2 kills. No Rapid and Chieftain 2700 damage, 3 kills. Willows R7 2400 damage. Pothole Ranger in CS 1800. Tanks in Chieftain with 1600. Desert QL 1500. And Hipsten in CS with 1100 damage. I'm just confirming that was this best of 5? It was. Yeah, okay. So it was best of 5. So they won this one, but then there's going to be another series.
Oh, that was 3? That was 3. That was the first round?
Yeah.
Where is it going? Or is it today, or is it right back to back, or are they playing it later?
I'm not sure. I'm just checking.
Dang.
Yeah, we're just trying to find out what's going on here. Is it best of 5? It's a bit strange that a final is best of 5. I'm gonna check in EU. So the final was Yeah, best of five. Yeah, final was best of five. That is sure. It's just that we need to know when they'll play the second game. Corruption won 3-1. GG to them. The tied with Chai, the 1-1. So that's, I would say, a really great play from them. Those.
If one has been playing continuously, I feel like allowing them a grace period to rest up a little bit isn't out of the question. What say you?
Okay, they are. Yeah, we're getting back because the problem is there's no on the site on the challenge. It doesn't say, doesn't give the option to play the other team twice.
Mm-hmm.
But it usually is, in case of double elimination. What they're asking you, what maps do we play? Chat is typing. Yeah, hold on, guys. If I'm certain corruption has to beat them twice, but we just don't know when the game is. Is it right now? One did lose all of their players. I guess they just didn't know.
Oh, so they're playing it back to back.
No, they might not, because one might say that we don't know the maps where we didn't have practice and we just don't want to play right now because it's too late.
I mean, that's fair. Like I said, I don't see a problem with allowing them a grace period.
Yeah, but then we won't be able to stream. I am a little bit towards that they should play now so we can stream. Oh, it is one and done. So there is no second round. That is strange. One lost one game in the final, and yeah, it's, I guess, winning the top side isn't really a, I don't know, winning the top bracket, I guess, doesn't give you an extra buffer to lose or play another game here. So
So corruption wins.
yeah, corruption won, even though they lost the first time. I don't know who they lost to, that they were dropped to loser bracket, but then they won the loser bracket by defeating Chai in the final, and then they won the overall by beating one.
Well, fair enough. GG's.
Yeah,
GG's to corruption. That was
yeah, man.
well played. Those Sand River games were really well played.
Yeah, GG to both teams. Last time to enter. I still have to draw the giveaway. I think this would be perfect time.
You got a total of 60 viewers. Good lord.
But yeah, I think corruption definitely were the better team today. They played a lot of games, so even if they didn't win the last game, we would be like, yeah, they played other, they could be tired or something. But that they did not use as their excuse. So
The first set of rounds were warm ups.
yeah. So
I
yeah,
mean, kind of, because it was 5v5, right? Thank you, Parko's comment.
yeah, I mean that's what I feel. You can't lose Sand River Defense. To be honest, I would agree with that. Okay, so let's draw the winner here. Close the giveaway. Draw the winner. Drum roll. And the winner is one Marvin.
Congratulations, one Marvin.
Yeah, you have to tell me what your gamer tag is, Marvin, and you will get your tank soon. I don't know if you're in the chat, or I'll whisper him if he's not, because he is the winner. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll
Sorry, Snippy.
yeah,
Giveaway's over.
yeah, it's GG to both. So yeah, GG to both teams, and congrats to Corruption for winning. And that is for the com games. We'll reboot the stream, refresh in a second. We'll play some below average gameplay, some quality YOLOs, killing artillery. that
Don't
kind
let
of
me
stuff.
play it,
I'll be back in a second.